6'6" sophomore from Augusta, Georgia, number 2, Tamarick Fields. 6'5" senior from Augusta, Georgia, number 5, Tommy Williams. 5'9" junior from Cleveland, North Carolina, number 10, Keyshawn Sherrill. 5'11" senior from Evans, Georgia, number 12, Trevor Foreman. And 6'8" freshman from Bristol, England, number 24, Deanne Williams. Assistant coaches, Jamie Quarles and Lynn Carlson, and the head coach in his 12th year, Dip Mitris.
Now let's meet tonight's starting five.
A guard at 5'9", junior from Ratcliffe, Kentucky, number 2, Brandon Price. At forward, 6'9" sophomore from Queensland, Australia, number 11, Kate Towers. At forward, a 6'8" senior from Zagreb, Croatia, number 15, Yuri Gunjina. At forward, a 6'6" graduate student from Melbourne, Australia, number 3, Adam Thosby. And at guard, 6'4" senior from Greenville, South Carolina, welcome, number 32, Damian Leonard. Assistant coach, Sean Sweeney. And the head coach in his 10th season, Mike Leader.
Controlled by GSW. Hurricanes will go from right to left. As you look at your radio here in the first half, Augusta comes out playing man-to-man. Brandon Price on the right wing. He's guarded by Keyshawn Sherrill. Now Adam Thosby works on Trevor Foreman. Hurricanes being very patient on the game's first possession. Yuri Gunjina picks up his dribble. Shot clock is down to 5. Brandon Price dribbles. Dishes. The shot off the glass is good by Cade Towers. So the Hurricanes get off to a great start. We milk most of the 30-second shot clock and get a layup from Cade Towers. So Canes draw first blood. We also play man-to-man defense. Dean Williams gives the ball up. Now the jumper by Sherrill is no good. Offensive rebound by Augusta. The putback is no good. Loose ball taken this time by GSW's Brandon Price. He wants to push it from right to left. He spins, looking for help, gets it up top. Thosby drives, gets the shot off, missed it, but they fouled him. So the first foul of the game is going to be against Augusta. Brandon Price, I think, must have caught an elbow right in the mouth. I think he's going to have to leave. He's making sure all his teeth are still in. I'm sure it was inadvertent. Karan Wright, one of the nation's leaders in three-point shooting, checks in. That foul was on Trevor Freeman of Augusta. The free throw is good by Adam Thosby. So the Hurricanes score the first 3 points of the basketball game. Augusta won the women's game. That final was 81-71. Lady Canes got 22 from Yvonne Dunkley and 19 from Jasmine McSwain, but it wasn't enough. Adam Thosby knocks down both free throws, and the Hurricanes have scored the first 4 points of the game. Augusta's coached by Dip Mitris. Dip in his 12th year as Augusta's head man. At one time, he was the assistant coach to current Augusta athletic director Clint Bryant. Dip Mitris, one of the best coaches in the business, I'm telling you, at any level. I'm amazed sometimes why guys like Dick Mitras and Danny Young are still Division II basketball coaches. They should have Division I jobs somewhere. Danny Young, of course, at Montevallo, and Dick Mitras at Augusta are as good as anybody in the country. Augusta travels. The turnover gives the basketball to the Hurricanes. Canes off to an early 4-0 lead. Gungina, Leonard wide open for three. Yes! Damian Leonard, the transfer from South Carolina, buries the three. Hurricanes have scored the first 7 points. How much different is this from Monday's game against Emmanuel? Hurricanes have scored the first 7. Trevor Foreman gives the ball up. Ball knocked away by Towers, recovered by Augusta. They go inside, but Fields messes. Loose ball picked up by Augusta, and Fields lays this one in. Tamrick Fields gets the first basket for Augusta. Hurricanes scored the first 7, so now we lead 7-2 and a foul at midcourt. As Trevor Foreman, I should say, just picked up his second foul. That didn't take long. Trevor Foreman of Augusta has got 2 fouls, and we played 2 minutes and 41 seconds. Or 2:21, actually. For Southwestern, Terrence Johnson checks in. Terrence, 6'5", a junior from Tarmac, Florida. 7-2, good guys with an early 5-point lead. We're 4-3. Augusta's 3-3. This is the first conference game for both teams. Leonard between the circles. Goes to the right elbow, now backs it back out. Hands off to Yuri Gungina. Gungina will drive. His shot is blocked out of bounds by Tommy Williams. And the Hurricanes will put the ball in play. We'll have 12 seconds to shoot. 17 minutes, 20 seconds on the big clock. Brandon Price evidently okay. He's back in now. He caught an elbow right in his chops. Had to come out earlier. Price inbounds it to Leonard. Damian now on the dribble, 28-foot mark left side. We spread them out. Leonard for 3. Damian not this time. And Augusta rebounds, and Cade Towers commits the first Hurricane foul. Mike Leader goes to his bench again. Chandler Thomas makes his first appearance. Chandler's a 6'5" graduate student. He's from Indianapolis, Indiana. Augusta runs their half-court offense. Aaron Bird's in the game for the Jaguars. They've got the black uniforms. We've got the white. Leonard kicks the Augusta pass out of bounds. Jaguar basketball with 16:53 on the game clock. 15 on the 30-second shot clock. A 30-second shot clock for the men this year instead of 35. The jumper off the inbounds play is good by Tamrick Fields. So Fields has the first 2 Augusta baskets. And the Jaguars have scored 4 in a row after the Hurricanes scored the first 7. Johnson stops at the left elbow. Price, right side, Gungina. Yuri drives. Nice pass and a foul on Augusta. I like the way we're running our offense, at least so far. We never really seem to get in the flow Monday morning against Emmanuel. 16:31 to play in the first half. So far, so good. Georgia Southwestern 7, Augusta University 4. Chandler Thomas at the free throw line for GSW. That foul was on Augusta's Aaron Bird. 3rd foul against the Jaguars. The left-hander's free throw missed it. Thomas will get another. Chandler, a 72% free throw shooter coming in. Elsewhere around the Peach Belt tonight, Flagler's at North Georgia. The University of North Carolina Pembroke plays in Columbus. Armstrong State's at Young Harris. The second free throw by Thomas is good. Chandler makes 1 of 2 and gives the Hurricanes a 4-point lead. Also in the Peach Belt tonight, Lander plays at Clayton State. We'll see Lander in here Saturday afternoon at 3:30. Women play at 1:30. And Montevallo is home tonight against Francis Marion. 8-4, Hurricanes with an early lead. Looks like we're playing a little 2-3 zone defense. Don't see that very often. Now we kind of match up and go man-to-man out of it. The runner's no good by Bird. Offensive rebound by the Jaguars. The shot clock is at 3. I don't know if they realize it or not. They just get the shot off in time and score. Wow. Keyshawn Sherrill just got the shot off in time. And it's an 8-6 game now. Price, Gungina, Yuri for 3. Yes! Yuri Gungina knocks down to 3. That's Gungina's first bucket. And the Hurricanes lead 11-6. 15:35 to play. We're in the first half from the Storm Dome. The men still play 2 20-minute halves. I don't know why the women went to 4 10-minute quarters. The runner's no good by Bird. Canes rebound. Leonard goes behind the back on the dribble. Damian front court. Right side. Thosby, Price, Gungina. 15-footer is no good by Chandler Thomas. It did everything but drop. It hit the front of the rim, the back of the rim, but it wouldn't fall in. Now Augusta's got the basketball, and they're going to get a stuff by Tamrick Fields. Fields has got 6 of their first 8 points. It's an 11-8 Hurricane lead. Price front court for the Canes. Yuri Gungina guarded by Tamrick Fields. Yuri looking for help, throws it away. We were trying to post up Chandler Thomas, but the pass was wide, and that takes us to the under 16 media timeout. It's been fun so far. 14:43 to play in the half with your score. Georgia Southwestern 11, Augusta University 8. Good guys lead by 3. We're back in 60. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Radio Network. Georgia Southwestern 11, Augusta University 8. Hurricanes lead by 3. Augusta brings the basketball down the floor. Canes set up in that 2-3 zone. Let's see if we match up. We haven't so far. So giving Augusta a different look. They post up Williams. A miss, but a whistle and a foul on GSW. That's the second team foul against Southwestern. Before Dean Williams' free throw, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball. Dean Williams' first free throw is good. Good to have Coach Carl Willis checking in. Carl, one of our most loyal GSW basketball fans. One of the really good guys in the coaching profession, Coach Carl Willis. Second free throw's no good. Williams makes 1 of 2. Hurricanes get to a rebound. Adam Thosby thought he was fouled, so did Mike Leader, but we don't get to call. Hurricanes in the front court now with a 2-point lead. Terrence Johnson works on Dean Williams. Price in the corner. The triple is no good by Thosby. On the rebound, a whistle and a foul. I think it's going to be against Augusta. It'll be the 4th foul against the Jaguars. It stops the game clock with 14:07 to play in the first half. First foul on Andrew Parker. Parker, 6'8". He's a freshman from Thomasville, Georgia. Augusta's on the inbounds play. They're in a 2-3 zone. Let's see how the Hurricanes attack it. We've played 6 minutes, 14 to go in the half. Karan right, top of the key. Now Price right side. Back up top to right. Karan puts the ball on the floor. Now Brandon Price, shot clock at 7. Price, great dish inside, and Chandler Thomas is fouled. Hurricanes very patient after the inbounds pass. We got the ball where we wanted, and Chandler Thomas draws the foul. First foul on Augusta's Dean Williams. They've got 5 fouls already. We've only got 2. That's the way it should be at home, isn't it? Thomas will shoot a couple of free throws. He made one of his first 2. Now he misses that one, so he's 1 of 3 so far. Chandler's only made 1 of 3. He came in a 72% free throw shooter, but he's a 33% free throw shooter tonight. 11-9, good guys lead by a basket. Mitris working the officials, and he's one of the best I've ever seen at that. Second free throw's good. Thomas has made 2 of 4, and that one gives the Hurricanes a 3-point lead. 13:35 to play in the first half. Hope that you are enjoying Hurricane basketball on the WDEC, Georgia Southwestern Sports Network, either on the radio, your smartphone app, or maybe online on the Hurricane YouTube channel. Shot clock at 5 for the Jaguars. We're playing great defense, maybe too good a defense, and we're going to be called for a foul with only 6 on the shot clock. So we play great defense for 24 seconds, and then Augusta gets bailed out with the foul call. Karan Wright picks up his first foul. They'll get a fresh 30 on the shot clock. 12-9, good guys by 3. Aaron Bird. Now Keyshawn Sherrill. We've done a good job on Sherrill so far. He averages over 28. He's been their leading scorer in every game. Williams inside. We collapse around him, but he scores anyway. Tommy Williams gets the basket. It's a 1-point Hurricane lead now. Hurricanes have never trailed. We scored the first 7 points of the game. Thoseby drives, misses. Augusta's got to rebound, a chance to take their first lead. 12:36 to play in the first half. They post up Williams, and steps called against Tommy Williams. The turnover gives the basketball to Southwestern. Damian Leonard checks back in the Hurricane lineup. Leonard's second year at GSW. Played for the South Carolina Gamecocks. Scored 15 against Kentucky one night. 12-11, Canes by 1. One of 7 Division I transfers on the GSW men's basketball roster. Leonard, top of the key, falls down but kept his dribble alive, and I think we're going to get called for an illegal pick. We get called for an illegal screen. That'll give the basketball to Augusta. That foul was on Terrence Johnson. 4th Hurricane foul. And Augusta will bring it down for the second straight trip with a chance to take their first lead. Michael Graham in the game for Augusta. Now Crump. Now Erstich. Both teams play a lot of players. They throw the ball off of Johnson's leg as he's falling out of bounds, and that will take us to the under 12 media timeout. I know it's early. You kind of get the feeling that like most Peach Belt Conference games, this may come down to the final possession. 11:54 left in the first half. It's Georgia Southwestern 12, Augusta University 11. Canes lead by 1. We're back in 60 on 94 Sports. Augusta State puts the ball in play. The Jaguars now with 5 seconds to shoot. Erstich gives the ball up. The jumper by Graham is no good. Rebounded by Terrence Johnson of Southwestern. Leonard right sideline. We get it back up top. Yuri Gungina picks up his dribble. Gungina the right elbow. Rolls it down inside. Whistle, count it, and the foul. Chandler Thomas gets the bucket. Drew the contact. Chandler Thomas got to basket. Now we can supersize it. It's 14-11. The foul was on Ben Erstich of Augusta, his first. That's the 6th team foul against the Jaguars. So the next Augusta foul will put the Hurricanes in the bonus. Thomas trying to complete the 3-point play. The free throw's good. So Chandler's given us a lift, 5 points off the Hurricane bench, and the Canes go up 4, 15-11. We've lost 10 straight to Augusta. Just over 11 minutes to play in the first half. Foreman, now Sherrill, the jumper no good by Crump. I'd like to see anybody except Keyshawn Sherrill shoot it. We got the shot we wanted. Crump missed it, but we commit a foul. Chandler Thomas picks up his first foul. That was going for the rebound. Augusta off the inbounds play. The jumper by Sherrill is no good. We're kind of giving Keyshawn Sherrill fits so far. He's a 5'9" junior from Cleveland, North Carolina. Probably an early favorite to be the Peach Belt Player of the Year. 15-11, Canes by 4, GSW basketball. Leonard drives, Damian misses, rebound pulled down by Tommy Williams of Augusta. Here come the Jaguars in a hurry. They get the ball inside, the shot is blocked, but they call a foul. That stops the clock with 10 minutes and 29 seconds to play in the first half. Second foul on Terrence Johnson. It sends Keith Crump to the foul line. This only the 3rd free throw for Augusta. First one is good. The Jaguars have made 2 of their first 3 foul shots. 15-12. Canes by 3. Keith Crump can cut it to 2, and he does. Keith Crump knocks down both free throws, and that cuts the Hurricane lead to 2, 15-13. They're going to show like a 3-quarter trap press. 2-man game by Brandon Price and Yuri Gungina. We get the ball in the front court easily. Gungina puts the ball on the floor a couple of times. Stops at the right elbow. Now Adam Thosby, shot clock at 6. Thosby spins, kicks it out. Gungina for 3. Yes! Yuri Gungina, second basket. They both have been threes, and the Hurricanes go up 5. It's 18-13. It's been a lot of fun so far, hasn't it? Again, we forced Sherrill to give the ball up. Now he gets it back. He drives, wants to shoot, but can't. Shot clock at 11, big clock at 9:36. The jumper is no good by Dean Williams. Hurricanes basketball. We push it down the floor and get a layup from Chandler Thomas. Thomas now with 7 off the Hurricane bench, and the Canes lead by 7. 9:18 to play in the first half. Augusta runs their half-court offense. Williams, now Keyshawn Sherrill, he drives. Sherrill misses. Hurricanes rebound. Leonard for 3. Damian's good. The Canes are cooking. Damian Leonard knocks down to 3, and Dick Mitras, Augusta's great head coach, has seen enough. That 3 by Damian Leonard puts the Hurricanes up 10. Timeout Augusta. 8:58 to play in the first half. Has this been fun so far or what? 8:58 to play in the first half. It's Georgia Southwestern 23, Augusta 13. We're back in 30 on 94 Sports. Hurricanes have knocked down 4 of our first 6 three-point attempts, thus the 10-point lead. 23-13, good guys lead, 8:58 to play in the first half. Keyshawn Sherrill gives the ball up. That's always a good thing, but now he gets it back from Bird. Augusta being very patient. Top of the key, the 3 by Tommy Williams is no good. Hurricanes get a rebound. A chance to go up 12 with a basket. Leonard and Price play catch in the midcourt area. Brandon, the transfer from Western Kentucky. Bounce pass to Towers. Leonard for 3. Damian missed that one. Offensive rebound, Cade Towers back out to Yuri Gungina. We get a fresh 30 on the shot clock. 8 minutes, 11 seconds on the big clock. Price gets a pick, drives, lays it up, good. Brandon Price's first basket, and the Hurricanes go up 12. It's 25-13. Just under 8 minutes to play in the first half. 7:53 left. That's going to be a push-off on them, I think. It is. Tommy Williams got the entry pass, but he pushed off to get it, and that takes us to the under 8 media timeout. It's been fun so far. 7:50 to play in the first half with your score. Georgia Southwestern 25, Augusta University 13. Hurricanes lead by a dozen. We're back in 60 seconds on 94 Sports. Hurricanes have the basketball. We also have a 12-point lead. We've made 8 of our first 15 shots. We're 4 of 7 on threes. Brandon Price, dribble drive. Price pivots, has the shot blocked. Picked up by Mobley of Augusta. Make that Monroe, and they throw it away. Third turnover for Augusta. And the Hurricanes have the basketball with 7:28 left. Canes have made 8 of 16 shots, 4 of 7 from downtown, 5 of 7 from the foul line. Augusta 0 for 4 on threes. They made 5 of 17, and they made 3 of 4 free throws. Yuri Gungina drives, gets the shot off and scores. Yuri Gungina now with 8, and the Canes go up 14. 27-13. We've played 13 minutes. 7 to play in the first half. Bird, now Monroe. He'll shoot a 3 and knock it down. That's the first 3-point basket by Tavez Monroe, or Tavez Monroe, I should say. That cuts the Hurricane 14-point advantage to 11. Augusta playing man-to-man defense. We try to spread them out. Yuri Gungina drives, kicks it out to Price. Brandon penetrates, kicks it out. Right for 3. Karan missed it short. Long rebound, now picked off the floor by Tommy Williams of Augusta. Aaron Bird front court for the Jaguars. They go from left to right in the black uniforms. Hurricanes in the home whites. They go inside. Williams knocked away. Hurricanes have the basketball. Gungina's pass intended for Thosby's intercepted. Now they've got 4 on 2. The numbers, the layup is good by Tommy Williams. Augusta scores in transition. That cuts the Hurricane lead to 9. It's 27-18. 5:49 to play in the first half. Karan Wright, front court for GSW. Now Yuri Gungina. Now Adam Thosby. Price, Gungina, shot clock at 7. Yuri drives, dishes. Cade Towers misses. He tried to dunk, but I think he got fouled. Cade Towers, 6'9" sophomore from Queensland, Australia. He's a transfer from Nicholls State. He's a redshirt sophomore, although it's his 3rd year in college. He's still very young. He played as a 17-year-old freshman at Nicholls State. He was a redshirt last year. So his 3rd year of college, but he's only 19 years old. Free throw is good by Cade Towers. And it's 28-18. Good guys by 10. And Towers can make it 11. 5.5 minutes to play first half. Second free throw is good. Towers now with 4, and he'll come out. Mike Leader goes with Adam Thosby, Chandler Thomas, Terrence Johnson, Karan Wright, and Damian Leonard. Hurricanes look like a 1-3-1 zone, and we get a steal. Augusta mishandled the basketball. Right. Now Leonard. Damian gives it up to Johnson. Terrence puts the ball on the floor. Might have got away with a travel. Karan Wright will stop and pop. The jumper's good, or no good, I should say. Went in but bounced out. Williams the rebound for Augusta. We've played 15 minutes. 5 minutes to play in the half. They go inside. Great pass. Layup is good by Dean Williams. Williams' first basket. And Augusta gets to within 9. It's 29-20. Hurricanes came in averaging 72 and giving up 74 a game. Augusta came in scoring 85 a contest, but they've been giving up 83. A foul on Augusta. That stops the clock with 4:41 left in the first half. Keyshawn Sherrill picks up the foul. He's only got 2 points so far. Came in averaging over 28, according to Sean Sweeney. The free throw is good by Adam Thosby. He'll get to bonus. So Adam Thosby knocks down the front end of a 1-and-1. He'll get to bonus. It would give us an 11-point lead. Hurricanes have never trailed. We scored the first 7 of the basketball game. Second free throw, that one's good. And it's 31-20. Augusta puts the ball in play with 4:36 to play in the first half now. Thosby picks him up at midcourt. Now they launch a long 3 that misses everything. Offensive rebound by Monroe. The jumper by Sherrill is no good. Loose ball picked up by the Jaguars, and we foul Sherrill. Basket's going to count. So Sherrill got the loose ball, got the bucket, and draws the foul. He's really a good player. More bad news. That was the 3rd foul on Terrence Johnson. So Johnson's got 3 fouls already. And Keyshawn Sherrill will look for his 5th point. His free throw, he missed it. Thosby rebounds for Southwestern. 31-22. Hurricanes can go up 11 with a basket. Price, underhand pass to Watson. Leonard will drive, and he's fouled. Blocking foul on the Jaguars. Damian Leonard, pretty much last year, was a catch-and-shoot guy. This year, Damian's trying much harder to create his own shots. putting the ball on the floor, taking it to the basket. I really thought Damien for most of last year was a catch and shoot kind of guy, but he's really being much more aggressive this year. Playing better defense than he did a year ago as well. Damien's free throw bounces around and falls in. Leonard now with 7. Damien averaging 10 points a game. Second free throw is good. I didn't want to say anything, but Leonard now 9 for 9 on the year from the foul line. 33-22. Canes by 11. 4 minutes to play in the first half. Keyshawn Sherrill, front court, gets the ball back now. Now he drives to the foul line. His pass is deflected. Hurricanes have the steal. Leonard will drive. Damien gets the shot off. Missed it. The tip, no good by Thomas. And this rebound is by Williams of Augusta. They're going to get a layup out of this, and then we make a dumb foul. Tamrick Fields got the layup. Mike Leader's not going to like that. He had the layup, but for some reason we foul. So the basket counts, and they'll have a chance for a three-point play after the final media timeout of the first half. 3:37 to play in the half. Georgia Southwestern still on top. Your score, 3:37 left in the half. It's GSW 33, Augusta 24, Canes by 9, back in 60 on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Sports Network.
At least that's what people say. That's what people.
I'm not sure what all that was about. May have been a delay of the game warning or something. No foul. Official blew his whistle and said something to the scorer's table, and he made sure both coaches heard it. So whatever it was, Augusta's got the basketball. 33-25, GSW by 8. Monroe, top of the key. Now Bird. Bird holds the ball over his head. He bounces it on the block to Williams. Monroe now drives. His shot is blocked from behind by Thomas. Loose ball, and that's a shot clock violation. Now, Demetrius is going to argue that it should have been a reset. I don't think Dip's going to win this argument. So a shot clock violation against the Jaguars. And the Hurricanes have the basketball with an 8-point lead. Just over 2 minutes to play in the first half. Karan Wright, now Brandon Price between the circles. Brandon dribbles a couple of times, passes to Damian Leonard. Thomas, Price, Brandon drives, loses the ball, picked up by Thomas. Yuri Gunjina, that's going to be a travel. Gunjina called for steps. Yuri, 6'2", a senior from Croatia. That move's probably okay internationally, but not in the Peach Belt. 1:46 to play in the first half. And Augusta's got the basketball. That was pretty obvious. Brandon Price called for the push. 1:43 to play in the first half. Adam Thosby replaces Karan Wright. 9th team foul against the Hurricanes, so still 1 plus the bonus. Jay-Sean Brooks looking for his first point. 1 if 1, the free throw's good. 33-26. Well, you knew it wasn't going to be easy. Sure was fun to start with, though. Augusta's back to within 7. Second free throw, missed that one. And the rebound by GSW's Brandon Price. 1:36 to play in the first half. Gunjina's pass deflected into the back court. Brandon Price retrieves it. 1:25 to play in the first half. Price gets a screen from Gunjina. Price to Yuri. Gunjina short corner left baseline. Great pass. The layup is good by Chandler Thomas. Give Gunjina the assist. Thomas the bucket. Canes go back up 9 with 65 seconds to play in the first half. Foreman with Thomas all over him. 1 minute left in first half. The long jumper's no good by Brooks. Hurricanes rebound. We can go up 11 with a basket. We could go up 12 with a three-pointer, couldn't we? Leonard between the circles. 19 on the shot clock, 45 on the big clock. Thosby picks up his dribble. Now Brandon Price right sideline. Now left side it goes to Leonard. Shot clock at 5, game clock at 31. Damian will drive, miss, but a whistle and a foul with 28 seconds to play. Remember what I said about Damian putting the ball on the floor more this year and being more than a catch and shoot kind of guy? Great example there. Second foul on Augusta's Dean Williams. Hurricanes in the double bonus. That was probably a shooting foul anyway. First free throw by Damian's good. 36-26. Augusta has never led. Leonard can give the Hurricanes an 11-point advantage. 28 seconds to play in the first half. Second free throw good again. Damian now 11 of 11 from the foul line this year. 4 for 4 tonight. 28 seconds to play in the first half. Let's see if Augusta plays for the final shot. Bird picked up by Gunjina at midcourt. This looks like a 1-3-1 half-court trap. 15 seconds to play. It's knocked out of bounds by Karan Wright with 14 seconds on the clock. I'm going to talk to Augusta's women's basketball coach, Nate Teamer. Nate, a former Hurricane assistant. Helped Kip Drown with the women and Randolph Barksdale with the men at one time. The jumper is a real brick with 6 seconds left. Hurricanes rebound. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. At the buzzer, no good. But what a first half. Great first half by GSW after a disappointing performance on Monday against Emmanuel. Probably the best half of basketball we played this year. So far, so good. It's halftime from the Randolph Barksdale court. Your halftime score, Georgia Southwestern 37, Augusta University 26. Hurricanes lead by 11 at the break. I'll be back with Nate Teemer, former Hurricane assistant, now the women's basketball coach at Augusta. I'll talk to Coach Teemer after this. Canes lead by 11 at the break. Back in 2 minutes. You're listening and Adam Thosby to start the second half. The officials tonight, Byron Evans, Carl Punt, and Freddie Blanton. They've done a great job. Easy to say when you lead by 11, isn't it? But these are three of the better officials in the Peach Belt. I particularly like Byron Evans and Carl Punt. They go inside to Williams. He messes. Hurricanes get the rebound. Second half just underway. The Randolph Barksdale Court. Convocation Hall inside the $22 million Student Success Center on GSW's campus. Leonard open for three, and they're going to call it an illegal screen. So we had spotted Damian Leonard up for an open three, but maybe the reason he was open was because we said an illegal screen. Third foul on Cade Towers. And that foul gives the basketball to Augusta. 37-26, that was your halftime score. Sherrill misses. Out of bounds, Hurricanes basketball. We've done a great job on Keyshawn Sherrill. He's now 2 for 7 from the field. He may be the best player in the Peach Belt Conference. I wouldn't bet against it. Thosby, Leonard, Damian between the circles. Damian drives to the right elbow. Underhand pass to Brandon Price. Shot clock at 10. Bryce penetrates, tries to dish to Gungina. Yuri couldn't handle it. Augusta steals it. They want to run, but Price takes it away from Sherrill. Brandon wants to run. Now he'll dribble back out, and Leonard for three. Damian missed it. Tommy Williams rebounds for Augusta. Nobody scored the first 90 seconds of the second half. Keyshawn Sherrill left sideline. Now Williams, now Foreman. Foreman will push off of Brandon Price, missed the shot, and they're going to call a foul, I think, on Brandon Price. I thought their guy kind of pushed to get the shot off, but Carl Punt didn't see it that way. And that's the second foul on Brandon Price. Trevor Foreman at the free throw line for Augusta looking for his first point. Augusta won the women's game 81-71. Free throw no good. Augusta now 5 of 9 from the charity stripe. Foreman with another chance to cut the Hurricane lead to 10. Second free throws in the air, that one's good. First point by Trevor Foreman. Foreman hits 1 of 2, and the Hurricane lead is now 10. Just over 18 minutes to play in the second half. Thosby drives, gets to the basket, misses the shot. Augusta rebounds. And now the Jaguars can cut it to 8. We are 2 minutes into the second half. 17-footer misses everything. Tamrick Fields missed everything, and air ball on a 17-footer a couple of steps behind the foul line. And the Hurricanes put the ball in play with a 10-point lead. There's been 1 point scored the second half. That was a free throw by Trevor Foreman of Augusta. Nice backdoor cut, reverse layup, good by Gungina. Thosby got him the basketball. Yuri's now got 10, and the Hurricane lead is 12. Dean Williams, now Sherrill. Keyshawn passes left side to Williams. Dean Williams will drive, spin, miss the shot. Brandon Price rebounds for Southwestern, and the Hurricanes can go up 14 with a field goal. Brandon Price, the Western Kentucky transfer, he loses the ball, now dives on the floor for it, and he gets it, and Hurricanes are going to get a timeout. 17 minutes, 12 seconds left. Hurricanes lead by 12. 17-12 on the game clock in the second half. Your score now, Georgia Southwestern 39, Augusta University 27. Hurricanes lead by a dozen. We're back in 60 on the Hurricane Sports Network. 29. Canes by 12. We're back in 60. You're Let's try to get some other Peach Belt scores. Young Harris women. Damian Leonard for 3, missed it. Young Harris beat Armstrong tonight. That's a great win for Matt Steersman, a former Hurricane assistant. Young Harris leads Armstrong in the men 54-44. So Young Harris, the men lead Armstrong 54-45. 12 minutes to go from Young Harris. 41-31 here. Sherrill for 3, missed it. He gets his on rebound, and they're going to call a foul on Augusta. Dip Metris can't believe it. Overheard Dip. He said, "Are you kidding me?" Second foul on Keyshawn Sherrill. 41-31. Good guys by 10. We've held them to 31 points, and they average 85 a game. We hand off to Johnson. Now Damian Leonard, right elbow, looking for help. Still looking. Johnson now top of the key. He'll drive, get the shot off, and they're going to call a charge. Terrence called for the offensive foul. Got to give the basketball to Augusta. Montevallo all over Francis Marion. They're late in the first half. Of course, they're an hour behind us in Montevallo, Alabama, and Montevallo leads Francis Marion 30-16. Flagler and North Georgia are playing up in the Loniga. Sherrill drives, pass stolen by Leonard. Damian gets to the basket, missed it. Loose ball picked up by Damian Leonard, so great second effort by Leonard. And the Hurricanes retain possession. We are 6 minutes into the second half, 14 minutes to play. Price from Leonard. Brandon puts the ball on the floor. Now he passes to Karan Wright. Karan's been quiet tonight. Shot clock at 7, 13:42 on the game clock. Price with 2 on the shot clock, drives. The runner's no good. Graham rebounds for Augusta. Here come the Jaguars. They can cut it to 8 with the basket. Graham turns, shoots, misses, but the tip is good by Fields. Tamrick Fields the tap in. North Georgia's beaten Flagler 66-53. So 66-53, North Georgia has a second half lead at home against Flagler. And that's a 5-second call against the Hurricanes. No 5-second call on the dribble anymore, but that's a 5-second call on us holding the basketball. So that's a turnover and gives the basketball to Augusta. 13 minutes left. The Jaguars can cut it to 6. You knew it wasn't going to be easy, didn't you? I did. Sherrill's 18-footer is good. We don't need him to get started. Keyshawn Sherrill knocks down the 18-footer, and the Hurricanes' lead is cut to 6. It's 41-35 with 12:36 to play in the basketball game. Price, Gungina, now Thosby. Adam goes left baseline. We get it back outside to Gungina. Uri's three ball is good. Just what the doctor ordered, a three-point field goal by Uri Gungina. That's his third three, and the Hurricanes go back up 9. It's 44-35. Just over 12 minutes left. Augusta won the women's game, 81-71. Hurricanes trying to get the split. Erstich kicks it out. The three by Crump is good. Keith Crump knocks down the three. That's only the second three-point field goal for Augusta. And again, the Hurricanes' lead is cut to 6. Towers travel, make it Thosby. Adam called for the travel. And Augusta will have the basketball, but first the under 12 media timeout. 11 minutes, 50 seconds left. Your score now, Georgia Southwestern 44. We've really cooled off. We've only made 2 of 9 shots in the second half. So we've only made 2 of 9 shots. We've only made 1 of 3 from behind the arc, a whistle and a foul on GSW. That'll be the 4th foul of the second half against the Hurricanes. You can kind of feel the momentum swinging now toward Augusta. Keyshawn Sherrill has got 2 baskets here in the second half after only getting 2 baskets in the first half. That was the 3rd foul on Brandon Price, by the way. Crump right side. They pass left side now to Erstich. They try to go inside. The pass is knocked out of bounds by Brandon Price. Jaguar basketball with 11:29 left. They'll have 21 seconds to get a shot off. I doubt they'll need it. Crump. Three-pointer by Erstich. No good. He follows his shot, gets his own rebound, and that three is good by Crump. Mike Leader upset about allowing Augusta to get offensive board, and now the lead is cut in half. Our 6-point lead is cut right in half. The three by Keith Crump, and it's 44-41. (11 minutes and 12 seconds left. So this is the closest Augusta's been since early in the game. We still lead, but now only by 3. Karan Wright picks up the dribble. Now Brandon Price, now Damian Leonard. Damian loses the basketball, dives for it, and Augusta's going to have it. Now we get it back. They call a jump, and the possession arrow is favoring the Hurricanes. So Hurricanes basketball on the tie-up. And some discussion now. I think they were trying to debate whether or not we get a fresh 30 on the shot clock, and they say that we do. The shot clock was down to 5. I guess they say Augusta had possession before we got the jump. So we do get a fresh 30 on the shot clock. Leonard open for 3. Damian's good. Leonard's first points of the second half is long 3. Stretches the lead back out to 6. It's 47-41. 10.5 left. We scored the first 7. Augusta's never led. That jumper's good by Crump. They are really heating up. Crump's now got 10, 8 in the second half. And the Hurricane lead is 4. It's 47-43, just over 10 minutes left. Yuri Gungina top of the key. Now Damian Leonard. Now Gungina. Right side right. Karan for 3, spins out. Fields rebounds for Augusta. Here comes Keyshawn Sherrill. Sherrill, 28-foot mark, right sideline. Jaguars go from right to left in the second half. They lob it inside. They miss, but they get it back. Now a whistle and a foul on the Hurricanes with 9:44 left. We were fronting their post player. They lobbed it over our head. They missed the shot, but got their own rebound. And we foul with 9:44 to play. The free throw is good by Tamrick Fields. That was the second foul on the Hurricanes' Chandler Thomas. 47-44. Hurricanes lead down to 3. And Tamrick Fields can cut it to 2. 9:44 left. Fields' second free throw, missed that one. Loose ball picked off the floor by Chandler Thomas. Canes basketball. We lead by 3. Augusta playing man-to-man. Thomas, now Leonard. Damian top of the key. Now Karan Wright. He'll drive, get to paint, out to Leonard. Damian for 3. Missed it. Williams the rebound for Augusta. They can cut it to 1. They could tie this baby up with a 3-pointer. Just over 9 minutes left. The 3-pointer's good, but they're going to call an offensive foul. They called an illegal screen. They made the 3-pointer that would have tied it, but just before the shot, they called an illegal pick on Augusta. And that's the 4th foul on Tommy Williams. Man, did we ever catch a break. The 3-pointer would have tied it. Instead, Tommy Williams got called for an illegal screen. So instead of a tie game, we still lead by 3, and now we've got the basketball. 9:15 left. We may look back on that being a big call in this basketball game. They made the 3 that would have tied it, but just before the shot, they were called for an illegal screen. 9 minutes to play. Brandon Price will drive. The runner off the glass, good. Brandon Price high off the window, got the shot to go down. That stretches the Hurricane lead to 5, 49-44. Crump, top of the key. Sherrill drives, misses, gets it back, has it blocked, rebounded by Yuri Gungina of Southwestern. Canes can go back up 7 with a bucket. Price will drive, loses the basketball. Erstich has it for Augusta. Now Keyshawn Sherrill. Sherrill between the circles, Erstich. 8:21 left. They look inside, but nobody's there. The open three, top of the keys, no good. Long rebound by the Hurricanes' Damian Leonard. He loses the basketball, picked up by Ben Erstich of Augusta. Sherrill will drive, miss, but we foul him. Keyshawn Sherrill, who's only got 8 points, he averages over 28 a game. We've done a great job on him, but man, he really scares you. First foul on Damian Leonard. We've got 6 second half fouls. That was a shooting foul. The next Hurricanes foul will put Augusta in the bonus. They've only committed 4 fouls. So they've got a couple of fouls to give before we shoot to 1-1. 49-44, Southwestern by 5, now 4. Sherrill's first free throw's good. 9 points now for Keyshawn Sherrill. He is scary good, let me tell you. I think he had 43 on Monday. A junior 5'9" from Cleveland, North Carolina. Second free throw's good. And it's 49-46. Hurricanes have the basketball. We've played 12 minutes of the second half. 8 minutes left. Price in the front court. Whistle and a foul on Augusta. That'll be the 5th team foul of the second half. So they'll have 1 foul to give before we get to bonus. 7:54 left. Hurricanes still on top, but now it's only 3. 7:54 to play with your score. Georgia Southwestern 49. Augusta 46. Canes lead by 3. Back in 60 on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Radio Network. GSW will put the ball in play with a 49-46 lead. 7 minutes and 47 seconds to play. Price picks up the dribble on the right elbow. Canes going from left to right here the second half. Tries to get it down to Gungina. Probably not a good idea. Stolen by Aaron Bird of Augusta. 7.5 left. Sherrill, right sideline, right in front of their bench. He goes baseline. Price all over him. Now we get a steal. Thomas, Thosby, layup, good. Adam Thosby's first 2 of the second half, he's got 6, and the Hurricanes go up 5. It's 51-46, just over 7 minutes left. Crump for 3, missed it. Thomas, the Hurricane rebound. Chandler brings it down himself, now passes in the front court to Yuri Gungina. Yuri, right-handed dribble, stops at the right elbow. Thosby, he'll go to the right elbow. Gungina open for 3, Yuri buries it. Big 3 by Yuri Gungina, that's his 4th triple. He's got 16 now, and the Hurricanes stretch the lead out to 8 with 6.5 to play. Brandon Price knocks it away. Out of bounds off of Brandon for GSW. Cave Towers and Karan Wright return. 6 minutes, 31 seconds to play in the basketball game. Hurricanes have never trailed. We scored the first 7 and a whistle before Augusta can get the ball in play even. That'll be our 7th foul. So for the final 6 minutes and 31 seconds, Augusta will be in the bonus. And Keyshawn Sherrill, the last guy we want to see at the foul line, will be at the free throw line for Augusta. Dip Metris, great head coach at Augusta. He and Mike Leader are the best of friends. I think most days they talk several times a day. First free throw is good by Sherrill. Second free throw's on the way. It's also good. Sherrill missed his first free throw, but he's made 4 in a row now. Now he gets a steal and lays it in. I told you he was good. Now we turn it over again. Another steal by Augusta. The three-pointer by Bird is good. And Augusta's cut it to 1. A couple of steals. Aaron Bird knocks down a 3. And Augusta's made it a 1-point game. 6 minutes, 15 seconds left. It's now Georgia Southwestern 54, Augusta University 53. Hurricanes lead whittled all the way down to 1. 54-53 Hurricanes. Canes take a timeout. 6:15 left. 54-53. Good guys now by 1. 30-second break on 94 Sports. Hurricanes put the ball in play. You knew it was coming. You just didn't know when. Augusta makes their run. It's now a 1-point basketball game. Gungina drives, contact. They're going to call a block on Augusta. Good news from the hangar tonight. South Georgia Technical College beat nationally ranked Japola. South Georgia Tech beat Chipola 68-67. The Jets scored with 4.3 seconds left for the win, so a great win for the men's basketball team at South Georgia Tech as the Jets beat Chipola tonight 68-67. The winning basket came with 4.3 seconds left. Yuri Gungina's free throw for the Hurricanes is no good. Gungina will try again. That was the second foul on Tamrick Fields. 54-53. Hurricanes lead all the way down to 1. Augusta has never led, but it's a 1-point game now. Gungina's second free throw is good. Gungina makes 1 of 2. He's got 17. And the Hurricanes lead is now 2. 55-53. Williams, top of the key. Now left side, Crump. Now Sherrill. Sherrill gets it back. Again, Sherrill, this time from the corner, missed it. Leonard, the Hurricane rebound. There's no doubt who they want to go to, and that's Keyshawn Sherrill. Leonard picks up the dribble, right elbow. Gungina. Now Johnson back out to Brandon Price. 11 on the shot clock, 5:15 on the big clock. Yuri Gungina right wing, shot clock at 4. Gungina fakes left, goes right, and draws the foul. So we ran 26 of the 30 seconds off the shot clock, and we draw the foul against Augusta. By the way, we've used all of our timeouts. We don't have any timeouts left. Augusta has 3 timeouts left. Yuri Gungina will be at the free throw line for Southwestern. Each team now with 7 second half fouls. Gungina knocks down the front end of the 1-and-1. That's a big free throw. He'll get the bonus now. And Yuri can give us a 4-point lead. Augusta won the women's game by 10, 81-71. Great to visit with Nate Teemer, Augusta's head women's coach. Gungina misses the second, so the Hurricane lead is still 3. We've got 5 minutes to play. And that's going to be an illegal screen and illegal pick against Augusta. So an illegal screen called against Augusta. And that's the 5th foul on Tommy Williams. So not only was it a moving pick, an offensive foul against Augusta, it's also the 5th foul on Tommy Williams, and he'll foul out with 4:59 left. Williams finishes with only 4 points. Williams 6'5", he's a senior from Augusta. Augusta's got a lot of freshmen. Williams, he's the only senior on the club. He just fouled out. Leonard for three's good. Damian from the deep left corner buries the 3. That extends the Hurricane lead to 6. It's 59-53. 4:35 left. Sherrill, now Crump. We double him. He gets help from Fields. His jump hook is no good. Hurricanes get to a rebound. Cade Towers, and the Hurricanes can go back up 8 with a basket. Now remember, we've got no timeouts left. Yuri Gungina works on Tamrick Fields. Leonard will drive. His shot is rejected. It's blocked out of bounds. Hurricanes will get the basketball with 4 minutes and 7 seconds left. Cade Towers out. Chandler Thomas back in the Hurricane lineup. We've got 14 seconds to get a shot off. And bounce pass goes all the way in the backcourt where Yuri Gungina retreats to get it. 4 minutes to play. Gungina drives, dishes. Leonard from the corner again. Good again. Damian Leonard from almost the same spot buries the 3, and the Hurricanes go up 9. It's 62-53 with 3:45 left. Don't forget, Lander will be here Saturday. That 3 for Augusta's no good. Aaron Bird missed it. Hurricanes rebound. We can go up 11 with a basket. Boy, we still got an eternity to play, 3.5 minutes. We spread them out and try to run some clock. Brandon Price, left sideline. Brandon now dribbles up near midcourt. 30-second clock at 6. We set a pick for Price. Brandon on the dribble. He'll drive, get to the basket, miss the shot. Augusta rebounds it. We got a good shot, but couldn't finish it. Sherrill will drive for the Jaguars. He'll kick it out. Bird inside, and they miss a dunk. Fields tried to dunk it, missed it. It's out of bounds, and the Hurricanes will have the basketball with 2:57 left. But now the under 4, the final media timeout. It's a long way from being over, but you gotta like our chances. 2:57 left. It's Georgia Southwestern 62, Augusta 53. Hurricanes by 9 with 2:57 left. We're back in 60. Good. Long offensive rebound by Bird. He'll dribble back outside the arc. Just over 2 minutes to play. Sherrill drives, whistle, they count it and call a foul. Man, he scares me to death. Keyshawn Sherrill, averaging 28 and a half points. I think he scored 43 Monday. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. The foul, the fourth on Brandon Price. So Price has got 4. And Keyshawn Sherrill of Augusta can make it a 6-point game. 62-55 right now. Sherrill's free throws, good. We held him to 4 the first half. He's got 13 in the second half. They double team Price, dangerous pass. Gets it to Thosby somehow. Adam in the front court now with 2 minutes left. We lead by 6 with 2 minutes to play. Price, right elbow. Brandon gets it inside. Chandler Thomas, that's not a foul. Thomas misses. They've got a breakaway. Sherrill's layup is good. And Augusta gets a timeout. 1:45 left. Timeout Augusta. 1:45 left. The score now, Georgia Southwestern 62. Augusta 58. Canes lead by 4. Back in 30 on 94 Sports. A 1:45 left. Again, across town, South Georgia Tech has knocked off Chipola. Great win for the Jets. They double team Brandon Price. It's out of bounds, and they're going to give it to Augusta. A 1:41 left. Let's quickly pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball. Augusta puts the ball in play. Hurricanes lead by 4. Sherrill gets fouled by Brandon Price, and Brandon just fouled out. So each team now has a player disqualified because of fouls. That's the 5th foul on Brandon Price. He'll foul out with 1:33 left. The Western Kentucky transfer fouls out with 4 points. And Keyshawn Sherrill will shoot 1 plus the bonus. The free throw, good. It's 62-59. 1:33 left. Sherrill can make it a 2-point game. His second free throw's good again. Boy, he's good. Great rotation on the shots. And Augusta slaps the inbounds pass out of bounds, so the Hurricanes will have to do it all over again. Remember now, we've got no timeouts left. 62-60. Hurricanes by 2. We've got to basketball. They press all over. They double team Gungina. Now Terrence Johnson will cross midcourt with 1:24 to play. 1:20 left. Gungina. Thomas, now Gungina again. Uri will drive. Thosby will penetrate out to Damian Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Leonard gets it back. The layup's good. We got a break there. They got a hand on the pass. It went right to Damian, fortunately. We got to lay in. We lead by 4 with 1 minute to go. Boy, we got a big break there on the deflection. Sherrill for 3 for Augusta's no good. Thosby rebounds. Run, clock run. 47 seconds to play. It's a 2-possession game right now, and they foul Adam Thosby. 43 seconds left. Is it just me, or does that clock just absolutely creep when you're ahead? Man, that clock is moving so slow. We've got nobody around the lane now. That was the 9th foul against Augusta, so this is still one if one. 1 plus the bonus for Adam Thosby. He missed it. And Augusta rebounds. 64-60 Hurricanes. Sherrill drives, penetrates, miss, and they're going to call a foul. What really bothers me, the official under the basket didn't call it. An official 30 feet from the basket made the call. I'll give him the benefit of a doubt and say maybe he had a better look, but the official right in front of the play did not call the foul. So 2 shots for Keyshawn Sherrill. First one's good. 64-61, 34 seconds left. We just missed the front end of a 1-and-1. Then we fouled probably the best player in the conference, Keyshawn Sherrill. His second free throw is good again. 64-62. They press all over. They double team Johnson, and they fouled Thosby again. He just missed the front end. I think that's their 10th foul, so at least we'll get 2 shots either way this time. It was their 10th foul. So the shot clock is off now. 29.6, 29 and 6/10 of a second left. Thosby shoots 2. First one, he missed it. Thosby has missed 2 in a row. Adam came in, a good free throw shooter, 81%. He made his first 4 tonight. Second one's good. Thosby makes 1 of 2, so it's still a 1-possession game, 65-62. Sherrill drives, gets to the basket. He missed the shot. The tip is no good. Thomas rebounds. They're all over him with 18.8 left. So they got the guy taking the shot they wanted, but Keyshawn Sherrill got to the basket, unable to finish though. Hurricanes got a big rebound and a couple of big free throws coming up for Chandler Thomas. That was the 4th foul on Keyshawn Sherrill. Still a long way from being over, but if Chandler Thomas can make at least 1, it will be a 2-possession game. First one, good. Chandler Thomas has made 6 of 8 from the foul line. Southwestern by 4. Chandler Thomas can give us a 5-point lead with 18.8 left. Chandler, the 6'5" graduate student from Indianapolis, misses the second. Augusta gets the rebound, 15 seconds to play. Sherrill with 12. They penetrate, get to the basket. The shot is good by Aaron Bird. And now Demetris runs all the way to the baseline to get the officials' attention. Demetris ran all the way to the baseline and got right in front of the official to get to timeout. So 8.8 seconds left. Hurricanes have the basketball. We have a 2-point lead. So if we get the ball inbound cleanly, they're going to foul us. We missed a lot of free throws here down the stretch. We've only made 2 of our last 5 free throws. The lead is 2, 66-64, 8 and 8/10 of a second left, 8.8 seconds left. Now it's following a made basket, so the inbounder can run along the baseline. Of course, they're going to press all over. Yuri Gungina will trigger the inbounds play. We run some screens, get the ball to Leonard, back to Gungina, 6 seconds left. We play keep away. They're going to foul Adam Thosby with 3.5 left. So Adam Thosby can just about put him away from the foul line. We are in the double bonus. We lead by 2 with 3.5 seconds left. Did I tell you it would come down to the last possession? I think I said that the first 5 minutes of the game. Thosby will shoot 2 for the Hurricanes. First one's good. Canes by 3, 67-64. Adam Thosby. Second one's good. Canes go up 4. 68-64, and Demetris is going to call his final timeout to try to come up with a 4-point play. 3.5 seconds left. It's Georgia Southwestern 68, Augusta 64. Canes lead by 4. You gotta love it. 68-64 Hurricanes. We'll keep it right here. Takes their final timeout. We can do anything here but foul. 3.5 seconds left. 3.5 seconds left. It's 68-64 Hurricanes. They throw it the length of the floor. They've got the basketball. The three by Sherrill's no good. Canes win! Canes win! The Hurricanes have beaten Augusta for the second time ever since we've gone NCAA. What a great win. What a great bounce back. Canes win 68-64. The final score from the Storm Dome, 68-64. Georgia Southwestern wins it. Wow. I'll wrap it up after this on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Radio Network.